Well, hello, everybody. Welcome to August in the Carlisle Clan Budgeting. I am your lovely hostess, Pat, and I am going to be walking you through how we set up our budget for the month of August and some things we had to switch around just because of the world and life being the way it is. And so I just want to welcome you. What we'll be doing today is just talking about opportunities we had to adapt a few things for changes within our budget, things we had to look for and seek out to get the right numbers for our budget this month, and all of those fun things. So if it's something you're interested in, please hang on. We're going to be getting started in a second. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so that you'll know and get to see all of the videos, and that little bell to get notified when the new one has come up. All right, everybody, so August. If you've been following my channel, you know that in July we hit a couple of little road bumps along the way where we had to dip into savings because we had some unexpected expenses. And as you'll see when we're setting up August, you'll notice that one of our lines is for $25 for our savings account that we intentionally put and pull it from our checking, and it goes into our savings account so that if we have those unexpected bumps in the road, we've got that little cushion built in already. So we don't have to touch our emergency fund when those things happen, but we do have to tap into our savings account. So that's what we ended up having to do in July. And that's why we took an extra look at August, just to make sure that our numbers were closer to reality and the way things are changing and going forward, so that we wouldn't need to do that again in the month of August. So as you know, I am the nerd of our house, and I like to have everything on beautifully colored Excel spreadsheets. I use Google because it's free, and I don't have to pay for anything. And it's just easier for me to go in and adapt and see how things are changing. My husband is definitely the flower child for Dave Ramsey and likes to have everything paper, pencil. He likes to have everything noted in here. So one of the ways that we absolutely set up, whether it's the nerd way or the flower child, is we write down the due date that each bill is due, and then obviously the bill that it is and the amount that's due. Now, one of the things that we discovered, we kind of suspected in June, and it was cemented in the month of July, is that our electric bill and our water bill are fluctuating a lot, dramatically so. So one of the things that I did is I went to our electric bill and I pulled out our bills for the couple of months that we've got going on here. And I did a side-by-side comparison to see exactly how much it went up from one year to the next. So as you can see, in July of 2021, our electric bill was $162. But in 2022 of July, our bill went up to $208. So it was about $40 more that month. Then in the month of June 21, our bill was $174, and then in 2022 it was $229, and that went up about $50. So when we pulled up August to try to budget, we noticed that in 2021 we paid $197. So we decided to split this difference and add $45 and use that amount to budget in for August. I haven't seen the real bill yet, but I should be seeing it within the next day or two. So I'll know exactly what that dollar amount is. But that just goes to show you how much electricity has gone up here in Central Florida. And I can tell you that we are doing our best not to run our air conditioning as much as we've done previously. We have upped our degrees by 2 degrees, trying to reduce that cost. And it does get a little stinky hot in here, but thank goodness for ceiling fans that I can sit under while I'm working. And so those are just one of the things. Now with our water bill, I tried to attempt to do the same thing. Sad but true, our city only goes back a couple of months. You have to request last year's payment so that you can do a side-by-side year-to-year comparison. I'm waiting on that. Our city is tremendously slow, so I don't really have any high expectations that I'll have it. But what we decided to do was up it, go back to our bank statements actually, and look at what we paid because we do our water bill. I pull that money out and I go down and pay it because they charge an ungodly amount to do it over the internet. So I'm just trying to see if there's a guesstimate that I can have from that, and go from there to judge our water bill. So as always, I have got everything set up week to week. One of the things that we do with my paychecks is, even though I get paid twice a month or every 14 days, we divide our money to go basically every week. So even though I might get my paycheck, we divide it in half so we have that dollar amount every week so that we can budget better and be more intentional and on purpose and specific with where our money is going and watch it every day. Now, as you know, my husband definitely likes to highlight when things are getting paid, and I forgot to clear these out when I copied this over for August from July, so I'll go ahead and clear that out on my side. But this is what we're looking at. Now, we are still going to budget $100 a week for food. We are fortunate where we live that gas has gone down quite a bit, so we can take that from 60 to 40. We're going to still continue to put in $20 to our emergency fund, even though we have the $1,000. We want to continue to build that because things are more expensive, and we want to make sure we've got a good buffer going. And with our debt snowball, as you can see here, we're going to be putting in $20 a week to cover that. Now, the other thing that we're doing is this, we're going to put in another $20 after my check on the 5th. We're going to actually start putting a Christmas fund together. And we're only going to start it at $20 for now, but we're going to continue that every week, so that we're still pulling out $200 for cash and using our cash envelopes for. But we're going to direct that $20 we're taking out of gas and we're going to put it into our Christmas fund. So starting the week of the 5th, we're going to go, which is week 2, we're going to go ahead and we're going to do that with our cash funds and our cash envelopes and set up our Christmas savings challenge. So we'll actually have 2 challenges going now. We're going to have the extra change when I'm clearing out envelopes. For the week, any change that we have goes into our little red cup. And we're going to start our second challenge for the fall, which is our Christmas fund. And we're going to start off the month of August by only putting in $20. And hopefully we'll be able to increase that as we go. All right, guys, please let me know what you've had to do and change and how you guys are going to start budgeting for your money, your funds, and going from there. And let's see if we can't get some great ideas flowing in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe so you'll see when all of these videos are coming. Thanks, everybody. We're going to have a great August. Bye-bye.